Okay, so we played a few games off camera and got ourselves back up to Master Ball. As you can probably see, we're not doing too great, like 9 wins, 4 losses. It's still the same team that we've been using for like since the first week of the game, so see if we can climb a bit higher. Okay, so Japanese player, 210 in the world, and he has a Grimmsnarl, Dragapult, Mimikyu, Rhyperior, Rotom and Silvally. I think recently I've been looking at matchups and my team just feels like it's not got the greatest matchup against things. If that Grimmsnarl doesn't have Fake Out, I could probably just lead Torkoal, Vileplume and start sleep powdering things because we do have Wildlands. I don't really see any better options. Then we bring Bronzong in the back and maybe Rhyperior as well. Yeah, I can't really see a reason to bring in BD Holucha. So we'll just lead Son with Trickery in the back and see how that goes. Not too sure what I'll lead, probably like Grimmsnarl and Dragapult maybe? I'd feel on the back foot if you led something like Dragapult and Rhyperior. Just want to have options for Rocket Sleep Powder. Probably lose on there. I feel like if Dragapult comes out, I just need to Sleep Powder that immediately and bring in my Bronzong. Okay, so it's Mimikyu and Dragapult. Actually okay with that, I'll probably target the Dragapult down the Sleep Powder and go for an Eruption. Mimikyu is not really threatening either. Even if it Dynamaxes, it's not knocking Torkoal out. Because where the Sleep Powder hits, and this is why Sun isn't the most consistent, I don't think. Wasn't many other plays I could make. No switches I can really make. After you Eruption is not really the best option. I'm guessing this is Mimikyu Dynamaxing. Oh no, it's just Dragapult, okay. So if we hit a Sleep Powder, we're wasting a ton of his Dynamax. Maybe 2, maybe all 3. And we do hit Sleep Powder, so that's good. Is Mimikyu just gonna Shadow Claw something? Oh, it's Lumberry, okay. Vileplume clings on. Interesting. But yeah, just gets the knockout. Yeah, I didn't expect the Lumberry on Dragapult. That was pretty cool. Get a crit as well. Yeah, I think I have to go Rhyperior and just Dynamax and target down the Dragapult. kind of like a switch bronze on game for Toko, to be honest. What's he on the back? Yeah, this isn't a good spot. I'm guessing he has Will-O-Wisp as well, so I can just do that. Yeah, Lumberry settles back. If it was a sort of standard Dragapult with, I don't know, with like Life Orb or Focus Sash would have been okay though. I do anticipate Will-O-Wisp coming out into round, so this isn't too great for us right now. We'll see though. Maybe he misses. It wasn't a Rhyperior, so we could have got to it again. As Alexa seems to want to get involved. Okay, still Spike. Is it Trick Room? Or did I just completely miss something? He must have misclicked, right? I really don't understand that play, that's all. He must have misclicked, surely. Mimikyu gets Protect, but that's fine. Eruption should finish off Dragapult, to be honest. Yeah, that was odd. Maybe he's counting on his own Rhyperior to finish things off, but it's definitely odd, especially this the Berry Berry on Mimikyu. Okay, so that was strange. He must have Rhyperior in the back, surely. Yeah, he does. But I wonder if my Max Steel Spike has knocked out Mimikyu. Let's have a look. Because we want to be targeting down Mimikyu to stop him from reversing Trick Room. I think it should. I think anything should knock it out. Yeah, let's go into Bronze on here, and yeah, I guess we'll just Steel Spike again. Oh, is this Rotom? Yeah. But we boost for defense of both, which is great. Unless we flinch. Oh, we can't flinch because we're Dynamax. Now, was that the third turn of my Dynamax, or was it just the second? Yeah, that was final turn. Okay. I think honestly, just Rock Slide Iron Defense is a good shout. I'm really not too sure why he set Trick Room there though. So if any of you guys know, then feel free to shout out. But all I can think of was that was a pretty big misclick. crits my Rhyperior, which is a bit annoying. And Hydro Pump, this is nice. Sun Fades. And hopefully I have 2 turns Trick Room left. I think I will do, right? Oh, last turn, okay. That's fine then. Oh, it goes for Helping Hand, so Rhyperior should be going down this turn. Unless it's like Rindoberry. Okay. And he's not solid rock or anything, right? Okay, so Trick Room expires, but he's got a Rotom in the sun and an MQ. Could protect, but I'm fine if he does. He'd need some crits again, I think, to win this one. Yeah, if he hadn't set Trick Room there, he could have easily just swept through him with Dragapult, but very strange. Let's talk all Void Hydro Pump. We'd have still been surviving that anyway. Hydro Pump in the sun. Not very well. Definitely considering dropping Jaraball on Bronzong and giving it. Well, there's a choice of 3 really. There's Ironhead, Heavy Song or Jaraball, but I think the things that Bronzong's hitting with Jaraball, Ironhead and Heavy Song will both do more. And Heavy Song was a big drawdown in terms of hitting Dynamax Pokemon. And Ironhead's just sort of the middle ground. Yeah, this is getting there. So probably shouldn't have won that game, to be perfectly honest. The Lumberry and Dragapult was pretty cool, but yeah, he set Trick Room on over turn 2, I think it was. Well, we only had slow Pokemon left. Maybe he was hoping I had Indeedee Holucha in the back or something, but whatever, we'll take that. This is something I'm finding with this team. I don't think it's the best team anymore, but I'm still somehow grinding out wins, whether that's because my opponents are making mistakes or I'm making the right plays. I still think I definitely led correctly. It's just obviously the Lumberry and Dragapult which caught us out that game. But our opponent seemed to want to save us. Okay, so Cook YZ. Oh, I've seen this team around before. So Bravery, Excadrill, Dragapult, Charizard, Mimikyu and Torkoal. This team does not like Charizard at all. Obviously Rhyperior is great against it, but Bronzong struggles. It's kind of like set Trick Room. I'm starting to think maybe Ockerberry would be better on Bronzong. And Corba. So against this, I think I might just lead Indeedee Holucha. If I can get rid of Charizard and Torkoal, like Bronzong's good. Actually no, it's not because Dragapult does well against it. Maybe it's Foul Plume and Torkoal. Although what's Rhyperior worried about? Rhyperior's scared of Excadron, that's it. I think we'll just bring Valplume for the hell of it. I'm sure he'll bring one of Torkoal and Charizard and try and set Sun. Hopefully. And if he does set Sun, then we can start sleep powdering things again. Hey, what's up, Tim? Nice that you finally been able to catch a stream. To be fair, I usually stream at really awkward hours for Europe, and the sun might be where you're from. Okay. Dragapult Mimikyu. I wonder how bulky that Mimikyu is, because I'm tempted just to try and blow it up with Psychic and Poison Jab. Oh, the in-game volume's a bit loud. Okay, let's have a look. Probably because it's blaring out the speaker as well, to be fair. Right, so hopefully this Mimikyu is not too bulky. We should just be able to knock it out with the Max Poison Psychic. Unless he Dynamaxes, then we're kind of screwed. Much better? Cool, cool. I'm hoping that he Dynamaxes Dragapult. That looks like, based on the ball, it might be. Yeah, cool. So at the moment I'm not too concerned about Dragapult because I can boost my speed and stop follow me attacks away. Let's see. I just really need this to knock out Mimikyu. Unless he's double my Indeedee. And this is a waste of his first turn. Oh, he could have just doubled Indeedee. No, he doesn't. Okay, cool. Oh, we do just lose Holucha. This is where Bronzong would have been amazing in the back, actually. But live and learn. What's the anniversary's follower thing mean? I'm not too sure. Maybe you follow the page like a year ago or something? I don't know. I'll click on it and find out. Oh, apparently you just have to follow me to to earn that badge, so I have no idea. Did we even score a knockout there? I wasn't looking. Yes, we did. Okay. And it is Excadrill. Okay. This game's pretty much done, to be fair. Well, I need Holucha to survive at least one turn. I usually don't mind if it goes down the second turn, but then I've got no speed control afterwards. So doing something called doing something simple. And that's Facebook, I guess. This is kind of better than the top fan badge, right? Oh, we did go for Max Ghost. Cool. Okay. We hit Sleep Powder. Well, hopefully he stays asleep for a turn. Of the max amount of turns, and then Rhyperior can come in. I'm not holding my breath though. If he's got Torkoal in the back, I might be okay, especially if we can put this thing to sleep. I'm hoping there's some sort of world in which we live a Max Phantasm. Okay, this is that world. Cool. So let's not miss. That'll be good. Wow, I actually did a lot. Oh, but he's Lumberry. Are all Dragapult running Lumberry now or something? Okay, I mean, let's just hope Excadrill gets the max sleep turns. So he's had one turn of sleep, so that was his guaranteed turn. This turn's first chance for him to wake up. Do I have Discord? Yeah, should do. I will put my pin in the comment section in a second. Yeah, I mean, if Drill stays asleep and he knocks him DD out, then maybe we've got a shot. I think I'd need it to stay asleep for one more turn after as well. Nah. Miss? Nope. Okay, so that was us blown back by another Lumberry Dragapult. And Rhyperior's last one. Yeah, if I had Bronzong, Rhyperior in the back, and things would have been fine because I could have just gone for Follow Me, Trick Room. But yeah. So let's go see if that's special Dragapult or not. To be fair, he could miss a high horsepower. It's physical Dragapult. This goes for Ironhead. Let's see what the last one is, because we could potentially have won that if I just broke Bronzong. If it's Torkoal, we couldn't have done. If it was Charizard, then yeah. I think that's Torkoal. Yeah. To be like, if he'd gone for high horsepower there and missed, we could have won, but it's kind of relying on a lot. Or if he'd stayed asleep for full turns, I think we could have won as well. But yeah, definitely Lumberry on Dragapult put us back a bit. Okay. Remember that for next time. In terms of Discord, just bear with me 2 seconds. There we go. Cool, so we're 1 for 1 right now. It's a bit better than I was anticipating, especially with this team. I think we might switch up teams a little bit later because we've got a couple of rental teams to use. Okay, another Japanese opponent, not too far away from us in the rankings, and a hard Trick Room team. Really tempting us to lead Toko Valplume again, because I can sleep powder pretty much everything. Actually, yeah. Toko Valplume with Bronzong Rhyperior in the back. Could be cool. Yeah, I mean, if we stop Trick Room from going up, Valplume does really well against this team. Actually, him saying Trick Room would be terrible for him, so I reckon he probably leads Bravery. But if we can sleep powder that'd be pretty cool. I anticipate Bravery Mimikyu as a lead for my opponent here. So, we'll see. Okay, Rhyperior and Oranguru. That's fine, I think we could sleep powder the Rhyperior, to be honest, and Erupt. Or do we? I could play it super safe and bring Bronzong in, because I don't think he has anything for that apart from Aegislash. Nah, we'll Erupt this turn and we'll sleep powder. I mean, he could protect, and if he has protect on Rhyperior, that'd be good for him to do, but then I guess bring in Bronzong, I think. He could also just hope that I miss sleep powder, or he could do that and rock slide me. But we... Okay, so we put Oranguru to sleep. Toko should take a rock side. Or an earthquake, because it's spread. And Toko's bulky. Okay, what's in the back for him? If I had to guess, I'd probably guess... maybe he leaves Gastro out. So maybe something like Aegislash and Mimikyu in the back. That would make sense. I think we just go out into Zong and sleep powder. Okay, does protect. In my opinion, I think he definitely needs to wake up this turn with Oranguru. Weakest Iron Defense. If he wakes up, we probably lose Valplume here. But does the ally switch? Looks like I really just want to Solar Beam that Oranguru slot. I think we will. Let's go for Protect again. Okay, so that was a good play in the end. Because if he did wake up in Trick Room, we might have been in a bit of trouble. I'm still anticipating Aegislash and Mimikyu to be his back two. That's Aegislash, yeah. So because of that, I will definitely Trick Room, Sleep Powder, Aegislash. Oh, cool. So we're going to put Aegislash to sleep. He should knock out Vileplume, which is great. So I kind of want to bring Torkoal in. And Max Erupt into Aegislash. Which would pick the knockout up, I think. Yeah, definitely. I could just double Rhyperior. Yeah, because Aegislash is doing nothing, and it could just switch out. So this is the right play again, I think. And even if he protects, then that's fine. It could be a bit of an issue if he Dynamaxes, I guess, but if he does, then we get to bring in our Rhyperior and Dynamax. Okay, so here's Dynamaxing Rhyperior. I wonder if this Solar Beam can knock out. Well, not knock out, but with Body Press. I think it'll be just under, to be fair. Although he has taken some chip, so let's see. Depends how bulky he is. Oh, actually, I think we're probably knocking out Rhyperior this turn. Sweet. That's good. Now let's see what's left. If it's Gastrodon, I'm feeling somewhat okay. I'll just need to preserve Torkoal. Nice, gets Mimikyu. In that case, I'm just going to Iron Defense and Max Flare. Aegislash. So if he stays asleep, we win. If he doesn't, then he has a chance to turn it around, I guess. But he has to knock Torkoal out this turn. I guess this Max Flare isn't in the sun, so like still just obliterates. Oh, actually, because misses out. Okay. Okay, so now I need him to stay asleep. Or be physical Aegislash. That'll be good. But nope, he wakes up. Oh, he is physical, cool. And he targeted Torkoal, so that's doing nothing. Mimikyu gets Swords Dancing. Kinda scary, I guess. But I think with Rhyperior in the back and Bronzong being at plus, I think it'll be +6 after this, we should tie this one up. So he does King Shield, that's fine. Oh, maybe it's not because he just crits his Shadow Claw. Hmm. I'm still thinking we're going to be okay. Is Trick Room still going, or was that it? I think that was it, wasn't it? Oh, it's for last turn. Okay, cool. I'm actually going to risk missing Rockside just so we can get the extra chip onto Mimikyu. Cool. Okay, yeah, that's game. So we did have each slash and Mimikyu in the back, but still managed to scrape through it. Yeah, Shadow Close is nothing to Zong. I think here as well, Alga's Trick Room and Heavy Song, and then that is the game. He gets another crit and knocks out Rhyperia. Nice. Okay, nice. And Shadow's Sneak would only knock out there if it got a crit, and even then I don't think it would. I actually calc that. I mean, we are max defense bronze on for body press, so I wouldn't have assumed so. Let's have a look. So Mimikyu was +2. I'm going to guess it was Adamant. With Shadow Sneak and Life Orb. And critical hit. Yeah, even a crit doesn't guarantee a knockout. Actually, I don't think it knocks out at all. 18% chance to knock out if it did. Okay, maybe we'll crack top 1000 today. So last time we were dotting around between 200 and 500, which was pretty cool. This time, obviously, we're not doing quite as well. Oh god, playing against All Creamy. How important is it to stop that thing from decorating? So I'm concerned about both Alcremie and Grimmsnarl, but he can only leave with one of them. To be fair, like Grimmsnarl and Gyarados as a lead's pretty terrifying. I think in this instance it's not too bad to go for Trick Room. Although once again this is another game where I could just go Vileplume and Sleep Powder everything. But I think it's going to follow me and Trick Room. Turn 1's actually kind of safe. Yeah, we'll go for that. The combination of Rhyperia and Torkoal on the back as well covers everything else. Okay, here's our Creamy Aegislash. Both shiny, of course. So if he decorates, he's decorating my Indeedee here. Yeah, it's just a knife safe. Follow me and Trick Room. I kind of want him to decorate this, so indeed he gets the stat boost. What does Decorate actually do? I can't remember white boosts. So quick check. Decorate Pokemon. Ideally, he just goes for a Ghost attack. Here's Dazzling Gleam. Does he go for a Steel attack or Ghost attack? To be honest, I actually want him to knock out Indeedee here, but he doesn't. So actually I think I just follow me again and Iron Defense. I raised attack and special attack by 2 stages, nice. Okay, so hopefully he knocks Indeedee out this turn, and then we can just go into Rhyperior and start sweeping. Or do we go into... yeah, we go into Rhyperior and start sweeping. We need to mitigate that boost. It's scary because he could just go into Gyarados and max his Aegislash. That is a risk I'm willing to take. And we'll just... can't even Gyarados, to be honest. It's like a Gyarados the Alcremie. His switch into Gyarados is super obvious here. Yeah, same was me thinking that Follow Me Trick Room was safe. Oh, I guess switches each slash out for Gyarados, I'm guessing, yeah. Okay. So we do lose a turn of Dynamax, and he's just going to get another Decorate off into his Gyarados. Oh wow, Jaraball actually does a hell of a lot. Okay, this sucks. Gonna just go for the Rockfall and the Garaball again. My opponents play this really well actually. Because this is a position where you could literally just switch Gyarados out to Aegislash again. Yeah, okay. So at least we do knock out Alcremie out? No, we don't. Wow, that Rockfall still does a lot. With a crit, okay. I really want the Max Quake off onto something, so I might just go for the Alcremie and Iron Defense again. I just really think I need Bronzong to be at +1 special defense. I don't really see how I can come back from this. I think I'd need to set a second Trick Room and have Torkoal try and sweep through. And to be honest, just because of how bulky Bronzong is now. Oh wow, if that's Gyarados then yeah, okay. Oh, it's mental. We've been stream sniped, I think we might be. So that didn't really make too much sense. The thing is, we know each slash is special as well, so I can't even hope for it to be physical. Oh, he gets steel spikes. Okay. Put me back to neutral at least. Okay, so Trick Room goes back to normal. Let's do a quick calc, just to see if this never-ending goes to knockout. Okay, that should have been enough time. So he was just going to let me get Trick Room back up. Okay, cool. Does he not have Max Ghost or something? Let's see what happens. I want him to reveal the Max Ghost now. Oh, it doesn't even kill my Bronzong. So yeah, I could have just stayed in Trick Roomed. Okay. I don't really have anything for this now. We lost far too many Pokemon, and we can't get sweep through Gyarados with Torkoal. Especially with -1 defense. And he's still taking so much time just to click 2 attacks. I definitely brought the crit for Pokemon. Seems a bit pointless to be stream sniping at this stage though, to be fair, man. But whatever makes you happy, that's cool. Big damage. Even bigger damage. Yeah, I think definitely I went with the correct for Pokemon, but when your opponent seems to know what you're doing every single turn, it's not ideal. Okay. Let's go for another. I do have another team to try out after this one, to be fair. So we'll give that a go. Okay, Huanca VGC, 3,491, and oh god, is this beat up? So Dragapult, Whimsicott, Togekiss, Snorlax, Excadrill, and Rotom. Like this is another one where we could potentially start Sleep Powder and everything with Battle Plume. Obviously, apart from Whimsicott, but what if I could go in DD Hawlucha? I don't think we do too well against Whimsicott Dragapult if we go like that. And Togekiss is a bit dodgy as well. I think let's go full Trick Room. I definitely could. I think Rotom is a bit scared of coming out for this one, so we'll just go with full Trick Room mode. Feel a bit bad because Hawlucha's not getting as much love this time out, but okie dokie, so it is Dragapult Whimsicott. I'm not sure if we went for a right lead then in that case. I think it's bad by any stretch. I'm just going to do a couple of quick calcs for turn 2. I have 25 seconds because I know what I'm going to do this turn already. It's whether. Okay, and then. Okay, so Whimsicott goes out, Snorlax comes back. which actually really works out, because all you can go for... I wonder if he's gone for his ghost attack. Because then we've got 3 set up with Bronzong. And he'll have wasted 2 turns of his Dynamax, taking out an Indeedee. Let's see. He must be anticipating the follow me though. He can't just be... Yeah, Whirlwind. Don't mind my attack being lowered, that's fine. I wonder if he's greedy and goes for the setup with Snorlax, because really what he should be doing is just hitting Indeedee. No, he goes for Curse, okay. And it's really awkward to calculate just how much body press does to a Snorlax. So, 2. Okay, 12 call it is. Perfect. And Torkoal survives, of course. Okay, so now in the back he has... Oh wow, Snorlax actually lived. Honestly, I'm not sure how he lived that. He must have so much additional bulking on Snorlax. Yeah, he must have had so much extra defensive bulk in that Snorlax. But even then with that max defense, maybe the calcs just aren't right for body press. So it's kind of difficult to calc body press off Showdown, just because of how it works. Okay, so we have one more turn left to Trick Room. And he has this full HP Rotom. He has Whimsicott and Dragapult in the back. I feel like this is somewhat doable at this point. Let's have a look. I feel this would knock Dragapult out. Not 100% though. Oh, that's an amazing ally switch. Didn't see that coming. If he's gone for Phantom Force there, that's actually really good from my opponent. Ah, but even still. Yeah, I could probably still clutch this one out. So we've still got the sun up. No, +3. Okay, so that's Bronzong down. But we should be knocking out his Rotom here. The only issue really is that we've just set up the terrain for him. Yeah, we've just set up terrain for Whimsicott, so it's not amazing. Because I think Whimsicott can just knock out our Rhyperior. Yeah, 100% grassy terrain. I mean, if for whatever reason he doesn't have yeah, if he doesn't have Energy Ball for whatever reason, he has Moonblast instead, then maybe we survive, but I think he definitely has Energy Ball here. No, but we'll see. Who knows? I think if he does have Energy Ball, he gets Phantom Forces again, and Energy Ball's my Rhyperior. I think even if we burn with Flamethrower, I think Sun runs out this turn, so it's pretty much game. And the thing is, even if he over-predicts and predicts me to protect my Rhyperior, not too much. Okay, Dragon Darts. Doesn't knock out Torkoal. Does he have Energy Ball? No, he has Moonblast. Okay. So does Rock Slide kill Dragapult from here? Does. It's irritating if this comes down to whether he has Energy Ball or not. That was a really odd play though, because I could have just protected Torkoal. And if I had done, what would have been game over? Oh, he has Moonblast and Energy Ball. Right, okay. So, we should win this. Sweet. Yeah, not too bad. Like, if his Whimsicott had Energy Ball, that would have just been a game for him, but we'll take that, I guess. Like, this team just isn't the most dominant, doesn't control games too well, but I don't know, sometimes we just grind out wins like that. And we continue the win-loss ratio. Okay, we'll switch up to gym leader theme. Okay, this is awful. Damn, like meme teams like this are really tricky for us to deal with. The thing is, even if I go like Holucha and Indeedee, I can just get swept by the steam engine. Okay, so we can either go Valplume, Torkoal, or we can go Inteleon and Steam Engine. So it really is 50-50 what he goes for. I think I'd just lead Valplume, Torkoal, to be honest, with Bronzong, Rhyperior back. I think that covers both. Do you think he goes into... Oh, okay, he goes Valplume, Torkoal. So if he was going to go for Inteleon and Steam Engine, I could have just gone Indeedee and Bronzong, but this works out. Okay, so what do I call him to do? I think we probably just make the same play. Ah, mirror mirror on the wall. Yeah, this is the best play for both of us. So my Torkoal will be going first because it's quicker. And looks like my Valplume's quicker as well, unless we speed tie. Oh, nice. Okay. I kind of want to predict him to swap that in now, the Steam Engine. He could easily just swap Steam Engine in. Gonna Sleep Powder his Torkoal again and Erupt. No, okay. Okay, does his stay asleep for an extra turn or does it wake up? It stays asleep, cool. I'm gonna pray for an early wake up now. This is a huge waste of my Dynamax, but I'm gonna pray for the early wake up. Because even Dynamax, I don't think Valplume's taken an Eruption. Oh, he didn't go for after you though, but he does get Sludge Bomb my Torkoal. Oh, rip. His Sludge Bomb did almost the same as mine does. Mine's Dynamaxed. Okay, wake up. Nice. +1 Eruption, half health. Nice, 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 nice. He's Focus Sash as well. So him hitting his Sleep Powder was just hacks. The thing is, like, now what? Because if he does have Colossal in the back, he just switches that in. He switches in DD in, okay. And Psychic Surge. Honestly, I'll just go for the Overgrowth into Foul Plume. I could just go for another. I'll go for Max Ooze and Flamethrower, why not? Then who does he target with Psychic? I'm going to guess Torkoal, right? Yep. So that should not Torkoal out. Crit definitely didn't matter. Indeed, he's powerful as hell in Psychic Terrain. Oh, God. Now, has he brought Colossal or not? Because if he's brought Colossal, I just bring Rhyperior and win. If it's Inteleon. If it's Inteleon, I can just switch back out, so it's fine. Snorlax even better. Okay. Tempted to just max Overgrowth in DD, but like I don't want to give his Snorlax healing power. This is tricky. If I brought Bronzong in there, I could have just gone for a 9 defense. I think his Foul Plume's at +3 now. I think Sun's gone, but we should still be quicker than both. Okay, does go for Belly Drum. This all depends on what Snorlax's moveset is. If it's Darkest Lariat over high horsepower, then Bronzong struggles a bit. I think definitely we get Sludge Bomb again. And we'll Iron Defense. If it's Darkest Lariat, you could go Psychic and Darkest Lariat Bronzong. Okay, let's see what it goes for. I'm hoping it's just Facade and high horsepower. Oh, what if he goes for Follow Me? That would be nice. No, he's just slower. So Sludge Bomb does knock out in DD. Gmax Replenish, cool. Oh, it does so much. Even with our Iron Defense, that did so much damage. Yeah, even another Iron Defense isn't going to help us here, I don't think. Oh, I could after you Iron Defense. I'm just going to calc that very quickly off Facade. I'm guessing that's what it is. This is Bronzong. Did more damage than I'd anticipated, to be honest. No, that's about right, actually. Yeah, I think we'll just go for I after you and Body Press. So I could have just left Rhyperior into a hit, I guess. He's actually gone for Valplume, okay. Interesting. Does he find a berry or not? Doesn't. Cool. Don't think he just knocks out Rhyperior here, to be honest. Could if it's high horsepower. It's gonna superpower and body press. Does so much damage. I feel like he already has a berry and I'm being dumb. He doesn't. That's darkness. Oh god, so he does have max dark. That's special defense falling, so I think we should clutch that out with Bronzong. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, so Dynamaxing Valplume actually played out, I guess. That's the first time I've actually fought Dynamax Valplume. It shouldn't work, but it did. We got very lucky for one turn sleep though, to be honest. So we definitely needed that. Okay, Japanese player, 214th. And, oh lord, what is this? People just lead Whimsicott Dragapult against us, and we don't really have any outs of that, I guess. I really want to just lead in DD Bronzong into this, but Chandelore's putting me off. And then, in terms of leading DD Holucha, being put off by Rotom. Do you even bring Rotom to this matchup? So I think you bring Dragapult, and I think you definitely bring Chandelure as well. Probably bring Excadrill and Whimsicott. So I think those are the four he brings. Screw it, I'm just gonna try and go full Trick Room and see. Oh, that's not full Trick Room. Yeah, I think we'll just go Trick Room and see what happens. I don't like playing against Chandelure, I think it's really tricky for this team. I know I've got a Rhyperior, but to be honest, I think he definitely needs Vanilluxe or Rotom just because I've got Rhyperior. His Whimsicott Chandelure, so he, can go for a Heat Wave, which concerns me. Because whether that actually does knock out, I think it probably does. So I guess how much it does to, yeah, definitely. Oh, actually, maybe. Yeah, I think Heat Wave definitely knocks out. We have to go for it though, just in case. But yeah, he can just Heat Wave and knock out my Bronzong. I think this is where Occa Berry would be really helpful, because Colber's not been too helpful in recent matches. I'm guessing we'll see like a Moonblast as well. Yeah, so Moonblast into Indeedee and then Heat Wave gets to knock both out. And then I have nothing in the back really. Oh, or he just does that. That's a pain. I'm going to make the same play. I don't think he does it twice in a row. I'm dumb though, because like Chandelure usually have Imprison. He just went for it twice in a row. Damn. Okay, fair. I'm guessing he has Overheat and that's why he's doing this. Because pretty much anything just knocks out Bronzong. Yeah, we've lost this game anyway. I'm kind of surprised he went for that twice in a row, but whatever, I guess. Yeah, this is what he should have gone for in the first place, because I guess... Oh, it doesn't knock out, okay. Okay. Interesting. So he can encore me if he wants. Do we Quake or do we Rockfall? I think we Rockfall. Yeah, we're going to toggle. Not ideal because we get rid of our own sun, but we can't risk him just resetting Trick Room. Now, of course, if he's Focus Sash on that Chandelure, then we're still not in a good spot, but whatever, we'll see. The thing is, I couldn't just stay in and double attack in case Whimsicott was running Encore. Let's switch through again. Okay, the Chandelure's the one with Sash. Ah, fun. I guess we get rid of it this turn, and reverse this Trick Room. Okay. That was a bit irritating, but whatever, I guess. I'm still kind of content with my position here. I feel like if Whimsicott had Energy Ball, it would have gone for it last turn. So maybe we're kind of safe in thinking that he doesn't have it. And that's Geisa would kind of screw us over as well. So is he Moonblasting Torkoal? Yeah. And I'd assume... Oh, Max Wormwind. Well, Torkoal clings on, so we knock out Whimsicott at least. And we do some... chip, I guess. To the Dragapult. I'm also assuming that Rotom's his last one, so don't really have too many outs to this. Yeah, if we'd stayed in with Bronzong and double attack for Chandelure, we'd actually be okay at this point. It's Vanillix, okay. Could just Blizzard if he wants. Yeah, you could easily just double Rhyperior here. So it's not even like a misplay you can make to lose this. He just has to click Blizzard and then you can attack either with Dragapult, to be honest. But to be fair, I think he has to actually double. Okay, so I think that's Scarf, Vanillix. So much damage just still Spectre's not a lot, honestly. Is this over yet? I'm not too sure. I think it probably is, because that was Rhyperior's last turn of Trick Room of Dynamax. I'm sure any attack just knocks out my Rhyperior from this range, but who knows? We'll see. Sense Toggle? No, it's into Rhyperior. He clings on, wow. Bulky Rhyperior, man. And I think we might win this now, because he can only hit one man. Unless he has Dragon Darts. Oh god, if he has Dragon Darts he wins. I've not seen enough of his moveset. I've seen obviously a Dragon move and a Steel attack. So Dragon Darts wins in the game, otherwise he has to hope for a high horsepower miss. Yeah, he's got Dragon Darts, so okay.